Yo, what's up? What's up, Coaster Kids? Coaster Daddy here. I am back. Evan Likes Cats YouTube Summer Grind. Excuse my messy room. This is my Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 theme park tour. I just finished. Looks like my mic is a little. I just finished this park. I'm gonna give you a little tour. This is my face cam. I'm gonna be hiding it the rest of the video. Just so you know, I'm here. I'm safe. I've been grinding. You know what it's about. But after 7 months or whatever, I am back. Let's get straight into it. So this is the big, park. It is 150 by 150, so that would be a total area of 22,500. Mucho Blanco. So let's just get started. This is the main entrance plaza right here. I don't know if I can mute these. Fire just broke down. It's probably gonna crash because for some reason this likes crashing. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, good. It's not a brake failure this time. Ignoring that. So here's the main entrance. I started this park on a live stream like probably a year ago, and I picked it up like during finals week or AP test season so I can finish it up. Yeah, this is the main test. It's not really themed after, but I'm just gonna go through the different sections and yeah, just in order of how I built it. So like I kind of built it weird. I started here, then went here, then went back. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, but real quick, let me just make it so that park rating doesn't go down. I am using OpenRCT2. So it's what's it called? Yeah, it's modded, so there might be some things here that aren't in vanilla. And let me see, how do I get rid of breakdowns? Is it here? Should be here. Operation, disable all breakdowns. There we go. Nothing should break down now. Alright, yeah, so here's the main plaza area. If we see through scenery, there's only like 2 rides here. The rest is all just got a food court, but that's it. This is the main entrance. Obviously there's roller coaster going through it. We'll get to that later. But yeah, it's built some like this useless building, this useless building. I think it looks pretty cool. I based it off another park I made. Yeah, I based it off another park I made, but that park I got lazy with. I didn't finish it completely, so yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, when I first started this park, I was gonna theme each area off a place in Fortnite. So this right here would be Lucky Landing. But that idea went down the drain since I didn't feel like making tilted towers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this first ride, it's called Booming Bloom. It's just one of those launch coasters. It has no versions. It's the Giga model in game, but yeah. Oh, he wants to go home. Screw you, bro. Yeah, so yeah, it's the Giga model. I made it go over the front entrance. A big thing I did with this park was I tried to make every roller coaster I make intertwine with the path somehow. Because in my opinion, I think that looks a lot better than just having like one straight line through the entire map. Just branching out things and like just rides that don't interact with the path at all. But yeah, here's the first one, Booming Bloom. This area is it initially was Lucky Landing, but yeah, now it's just some Japanese themed area. Yeah, you got a car right here, you got this. But yeah, when I did this, I went over and started building this way. So right here we got Airborne, creative name, I know, Vekoma Flyer. This theme is kind of like a factory theme, not really though. Yeah, so this theme was Flesh Factory initially. Yeah, you'd go up, like I said, it's a Vekoma Flyer, and same thing, even if it's just like the most minimal interaction with the path, anything is good. So like, even though it's just a chain lift that goes over, it still looks a lot better than if the station was placed on this side and had no interaction at all. We got bumper cars here going over to this. It's kind of like a mine themed area. This would have been shifty shafts, but eventually there'll be no more of that Fortnite. This ride's called Pitfall. Yeah, let's do see-through scenery. Yeah, so basically it's just a B&M dive coaster. You go down, blah blah blah. No inversions on this one either. You go up, same thing, interacts with the path. It goes over right now. This kind of acts as an entrance to this new area. Got this air powered thing right here. I just copied a blueprint and changed up some of the things. Food court here. Right here, Heartline Twister. I think it's like a Togo makes it. I saw something like this in a Roller Coaster Tycoon Discord, and I thought it looked really cool. I saw it years ago, and it's just stuck in my head since then. It kind of like goes over and in, and like weaves in between the path. And I thought that looked really cool, so I basically just copied it over. Looks like I didn't complete some of the fencing. That's alright. This park is, there's still little details I can't. The thing about this one is that the capacity is so bad that there's just always a long line for it. So going over here, this is where kind of the Fortnite theming stopped. Cause like, I was like, this could be tilted towers, but it's not really tilted towers because there's no towers besides this drop tower. But yeah, so after I built this, sorry about that, I had to close my balcony. But yeah, after making this area, I built this. It was going to be tilted, but like I said earlier, I didn't want to make the towers. This is a Dueling. It's called Fire and Ice. It's an Vekoma Ember, Vekoma whatever. I don't know, I don't want to get into the nerdy aspects, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the reason why I disabled breakdowns is because recently this red one has kept having brake failures. And there's been at least like 100 deaths on it from crashes because it's fairly short and it maintains, well, it's not short, but maintains a lot of speed. And at the end there's this drop, so what happens, it go through this pretty fast and then just go straight into this see-through scenery and just crash right there, because with the brake failure one would be stuck like outside the station, the other one just come crash in. But this is really the only one I've oh, there's another one, but it's the big problem. I don't think I've had a crash on the blue one yet. But yeah, these two are pretty cool. And then after building this area, I extended the middle path. I added one of these dudes, and then I made this ride right here. It's called Double Shot. I stole the name from the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Oh yeah, because there's a ride like this one right here. But I've also had some crashing problems with this, but that's my fault with mods, because I was bored, so I made it have like 3 different cars, and a ride this fast should not have 3 cars because it'd be prone to a lot of crashing with one breakdown. So yeah, so I, after guest stopped riding it, I got rid of that. And then yeah, so I just extended this right here, and then I kept building straight back here. Added a little splash boat. Let's click that out. Motion sim. Food court right here, and right here is a Schwarzkopf looper, however you say it. Yeah, so I actually took inspiration. This one I inspired off a YouTuber I used to watch called Flux Trans. He built a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Mega Park, and he had a ride that looked fairly similar to this one. I took a lot of inspiration. Same thing, I like how it intertwines with the path. It goes over, and the path goes in between, and the path, the way it also goes under the loop. I think that looks fairly cool. And then I built a path this way, added this spiral thing, called it Wizard, because the only couple of these spiral rides I've heard of is called like the Wizard. Wizard. It's all I could really think of. Made it purple. Oh, I'm more of a hot pink, but yeah, so I basically built that corner, but this side over here was barren. There's nothing, so I was like, hey, let me build out this way. I actually added this on because this looked really bare. There's no rides, but then I had the go-kart. Sorry if some of my commentary makes 0 sense. As long as you're seeing this, that's all that really matters. Also, custom keybinds allow me to do this without clicking up here. It's pretty awesome. Sorry if that made you dizzy. But yeah, going over here. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite rides to build in the game. The Togo stand-up. I think the track design, like that sprite, looks really cool. I named it Kanoa. It's kind of on the Japan area, you know, and Naruto's goaded, so I was like, Kanoa leaf, it's green. Makes sense. And then as we go out of this, oh yeah, it's also fairly long, you know. Let's see how long it is. Never mind, 3,000 feet, but still, same thing. Look, it goes over the path. Bam, nice. And then I have this kind of jungle area. All I already put is a log flume. It goes underground though, which is pretty cool. Yes, this is really the only terrain-based ride I have in the park. But yeah, let's keep transparent water on. This is just a small little jungle area. Then we went over this little pirate area. I made this pirate area of this tall, up and back kind of, I guess, woody. It's based off El Toro from A Great Adventure, except with the GCI whatever trains. And yeah, since this pirate area, I'd been watching One Piece. That show fell off. I named it Grand Line. So yeah, kind of a weird name. Got Kanoa, then Grand Line. You can tell I was in a phase. Out that phase now. Just put a little boat thing here. Put a little Egyptian magic carpet thing, even though we're not in Egypt. And then I continue building out this way over here. We got a ride, creative name, Twister. Oh, there we go. This goes up and back. The theming for this area is cars, I guess, if that's even a theme. I guess it could be like LA or something. So yeah, so once I stop doing this, no more Fortnite. If you want to get, I mean, if you want to, I guess you can say it's like a lazy lagoon, but like, yeah, let's just leave Fortnite for now. Yeah, I built this and I was like, you know what we need? I didn't really have a safest park in the country. Awesome. I didn't really have like a huge ride, you know, like a tall ass one. So I was like, you know what? I should make a hyper, B&M hyper. Truth is, this is 160 feet, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 160, because the height in this game doesn't really make sense. Like, this does not look like 160 feet. Like, this should be like 200 in my opinion, but like, this was probably one of the best rated, yeah, 9.0. I don't think I have any 10.0s or whatever. But this is fairly well, high intensity, a lot of air time. I didn't really, it kind of goes, like, intertwines with the path, but this is mainly a side path. This, what's it called? Cobble, I guess, cobblestone path. But yeah, it's called Cloud Surfer. Right next to Cloud Surfer, I put Canopy Cruiser, because you know this when you're up in the clouds. This when you're just in the trees cruising. You're surfing that one though. Similar color scheme. Yeah, just put a lot of rides. So, little tip if you're new to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Put buildings. Yeah, buildings make your parks look better. Put your flat rides inside of buildings. Put the stations of your rides inside buildings. Unless you're doing like a scenario where you need money. If you're just doing, because this is a free play park, no money, no limits. I made this custom scenario. Yeah, also trees. This tour right here, my best friend, because if I want trees, I can just click and then bam, a ton would pop up. So yeah, I built this whole area, so basically I had about 2/3 of the park made. I think I went over everything in this area. yeah, and then I stopped playing this park for like a month. Summer, you know, job grind. I love my job. You know how it is. So, right here, I was like, you know what? How do I expand without it looking like a square? Because I didn't want all the paths to just look like, you know, square, square, square. So I was like, this looks cool. Then I also want an inverted coaster, because the only one I had was this little trashy one right here. No one wants to ride that, right? Like, bam, invert, bam. I thought a loop over the that went like in between the path or whatever looked cool. So I made this. It's called Eagle. Sorry, the Eagle. Bam, you got big loop, you got whatever that's called, I forgot, 0G roll. Bam, this one's pretty cool. This is probably one of my favorite. Either this one or this one is my favorite coaster I made in the park. But yeah, so going this way. Yeah, I just put in a boomerang ride. Quite popular, you can tell. I didn't really know. I want to put something in this area that wasn't a flat ride, you know? And I thought, you know what? This would be a great place for a boomerang. And so I just plopped one down there. These rides suck in real life, unless they have like those vest restraints, but yeah. But then I actually built this, after building this, I had built this red ride like way further in advance, like before I even had done this. I was like, you know what, I want to make a Intamin Mega Light or whatever in the back corner, but I didn't, it wasn't connected to the path, if you get what I'm saying. But then I did do it. Bam, I kind of themed it after space. It's called Phoenix. That doesn't really bring to mind space for most people, but like it sounded cool. And then you got 3D cinema, little trashy little car ride. I just made this to fill in space, so it wasn't just forced there. Yeah, and then going this way, this space was open. There's nothing but grass. And thanks to the mods, you get these cool diagonal paths. I was like, hey yo, I should make a floorless, because like I like the in real life when there's like a compact floorless like that just goes super fast. I like those rides, you know what I'm saying? I named it Passion Fruit because it was orange. I was like, you know what, we need an orange ride. Bam, Passion Fruit. I know passion fruits are mostly yellow. They're kind of orange, like for most part yellow, but like I don't care. Purple supports kind of like the skin on the passion fruit. I put the sand. Honestly, visually, this is my favorite ride. This is my know what? Tie for favorite ride. Eagle, passion fruit. What do I call this one? Tied. Bam. That's the tie. And then bam, I made this one over here. I put a water coaster. Yeah. This water coaster looks pretty cool. At first, I was going to put like a Dueling mini coaster, which is, let's find it, this type. But the thing with that, because the cars are so small, it loses so much speed. That was really hard to make it like a Dueling coaster in such a small space. I was like, know what? I'll make a water ride. They're cool. You know, this one's pretty popular. Yeah, I'm proud of this one. Yeah, and then after this, I was like, hey yo, I still got one corner left. So I continued this. I made this stupid helicopter ride. People like to ride this for some reason. I built it up. It went over this building, which I thought I looked kind of cool. So yeah, scenery really carries the visual aspects of a park. That's probably obvious, but like I'm not the best scenery creator in the world, you know. This ain't crazy like some people have with custom scenery. But like I think it's pretty good, because these are mostly like this vanilla scenery, right? This ain't custom. I'm pretty proud of it. You got mushroom swing. That ain't vanilla, that's custom ride. But yeah, and then over here we have this Aero Hyper. It's not a hyper, it's like 100 feet, but like I said earlier, if you actually do make a ride that's 200 feet, it just looks weird. So I just kept it short, you know, airtime hills, bam, goes over, blah, 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 breaks. I named it Ravis. That's like grizzly in Latin, I think. Because like this area reminded me of a forest. So I was like, Ravis. Made it yellow since there's like no other large yellow rides. Bam, I think it looks pretty cool. I made all the supports, these wooden ones. I don't like, bam, there we go. Yeah, all supports are like these. They're not wood, but they're steel, but they look like they're on a wooden ride, like that support, you know. But yeah, after you go over there, you got Schwarzkopf shuttle loop. Yeah, I just took turbine from the Six Flags Belgium and then put it here, changed up the colors, and yeah, I thought it fit well, you know. Montezuma's Revenge at Knott's Berry Farm is one of my favorite rides at the park. I'm a fan of the shuttle loop, so I was like, hey, I'll put it there. Got food courts, got a circus, bam, and then right here was the final rides I built. Dawn and Dusk. They're just racing rides, similar to Colossus at Magic Mountain before they changed it to Twisted Colossus. But yeah, well, I guess it's still similar. Goes up, turns, just way more old-fashioned than Grand Line. But honestly, when I built this, I wasn't like racing them as I build them, but as you can see, once they reach the end, they basically finish at the exact time. Like bam, that's where they finished. They're basically right next to each other. That was pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, forgot about these ones. Yeah, these ones, I count as one ride, because like they're identical, they're same exact ride. If you've ever been to Magic Mountain, you know Superman. Basically that just goes straight up and back. So yeah, this is the entire park. I think I went over every roller coaster. Oh no, I did. Yeah. So yeah, 24 unique. 25 total if you count these two as two separate, and then yeah, 2 dueling. Yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, smash like. If you want more Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 content, maybe like more in-depth look at each roller coaster, just let me know in the comments section below. Yeah, that's just a quick overview. This is the first park I truly finished in this game, because a lot of the times I get to like the ending and just get too lazy to finish it. But nah, here I was like, hey, let me finish it. So bam, here's the final map. Let's make that bigger. Yeah, I named all the roller coasters. I've named a few rides. Oh yeah, I forgot, we got this cool little thing. If you've ever been Gora Gardens, you've probably, it's similar to the weird water ride they got there. But yeah, that is about it. Smash like for more evanlikescats content. You know what I'm saying? Summer grind. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.